We go from Crawford to Davis, and Olivia De Havilland too. In This Our Life was John Huston's follow-up to the Maltese Falcon. After the Maltese Falcon became such a monster hit for Warner Brothers, they promoted him to working with two of their biggest female stars. Bette Davis and Olivia De Havilland play sisters. Their names are Stanley and Roy. They aren't even spelled differently, and they don't state if they're short for anything, so apparently they have men's names. Anyway, Davis runs away from home with De Havilland's husband because she's fallen in love with him. Not only does Davis leave behind her sister in tears, but her fiancé too. Her fiancé, played by George Brent, tries to comfort De Havilland, and they begin to fall in love. Soon Davis comes back due to her man's suicide. When Davis hears of De Havilland's relationship with Brent, she does everything she can to get him back. Davis delivers one of her meanest performances as Stanley Timberlake. She has no regard for anyone else and doesn't care who she has to hurt to get her way. On the other end of the spectrum is Olivia De Havilland. She delivers another sympathetic performance as Roy Timberlake, a woman who's let people, and especially her sister, walk all over her entire life. Throughout the picture, she starts to realize how her failure to not stand up for herself has crippled her opportunities, and that being kind isn't always the best way to go about life. The film takes place in the South, and is more of a social commentary on the controlling nature of some people rather than the South itself. It's a great story, and Bette Davis really shines in this picture. Every time she shares a scene with someone, you stare at Davis. When she's nice to someone, you immediately know she's up to no good. I love the different dynamics she has with every character and how she changes her persona depending on who she's talking to. When she talks to her sister, she's brutally honest and doesn't care whether or not she hurts her feelings. When she talks to her rich uncle, she pretends to be sweet and innocent so she can ensure she can get something from him. And obviously, she's seductive around George Brent. It's easily her most underrated performance. Check it out and see what you think.